The center is one of the most important positions in the modern game of basketball. They grab rebounds, finish at the rim, and it's an added bonus when they can hit threes and space the floor. Today, we'll be attempting to determine who is the best center in the NBA by looking at stats, career accolades and awards, and their team's success. The three centers in competition will be Karl-Anthony Towns from the Timberwolves, Joel Embiid from the 76ers, and Nikola Jokic from the Nuggets, with an honorable mention going to defensive menace Rudy Gobert. And just to clarify, we'll consider Anthony Davis a power forward for this exercise, so he won't be in the video. Let's get started.
Catch it. My turn to go back at you. Smitty's plays below the rim.
Sportsified.
Let's start off by looking at their stats. So, Nikola Jokic has played in the most games with 381, but Embiid has averaged the most amount of points in his given smaller sample size at almost 24 points a game. They all have pretty similar rebound numbers, but Jokic is a little less at 9.6, yet Nikola Jokic does dish out more assists per game by quite a big margin for a center. Jokic also has a lot of triple-doubles, but as we see here, Embiid is probably the best defensive player out of the three, with 1.8 blocks per game. Karl-Anthony Towns is the most efficient shooter, though, when we use the stat efficient field goal percentage, which accounts for threes being weighted more than two-pointers. So overall, it appears Joel Embiid has the advantage in the stats category. Now we look at career accolades and awards. Karl-Anthony Towns has been in 2 All-Star games, and he's been voted to 1 All-NBA team. He also won the Rookie of the Year in the 2015 to 2016 season. Joel Embiid has been to 3 All-Star games, he has 2 All-NBA selections, and he's been on the All-Defensive team 2 times. Nikola Jokic is a 2-time All-Star and a 2-time All-NBA member. So again, I think Joel Embiid wins this category. Now on to the final one, team success. Karl-Anthony Towns. The Timberwolves have been pretty bad in his tenure there. Well, it's the only team he's played for. But they've only had one season over 500, and the total winning percentage with Karl-Anthony Towns is a mere .413. They've been to the playoffs 1 time. Joel Embiid didn't play in his first season due to injury, and the next season was pretty brutal. But the rest of the time, they've been over 500 and made the playoffs this year. Good enough for a .545 winning percentage with Embiid. Nikola Jokic, the records with him have varied a lot, but they've had 3 seasons over 500, due for a .546 winning percentage, and they've been to the playoffs 2 times, notably this last season when they made it to the Western Conference Finals. Joel Embiid probably wins in this category again. So what may not have seemed clear-cut at first is now pretty obvious that Joel Embiid is the best center in the NBA right now. Thanks for watching Sportsified News. Make sure to subscribe, check out our website at sportsifiednews.wixsite.com/home, and listen to our podcast on Anchor, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and more. See you in the next one.